Hey man, welcome back to another episode of Screwston Media TV. Man, I had to come on here and talk about this, man. Donald Trump did an interview with Dr. Phil, and he said, he's basically the best president for black people. He basically said, he has done so much for black people, basically since Abraham Lincoln. And I'm gonna have to kind of agree with that. Y'all know me. I'm always be transparent. I'm gonna have to kind of agree with that because if you look at criminal justice reform, he did, help a lot of black folks get out of prison, or he shortened their prison stay and stuff like that, And he also has gotten funding for some, HBCU schools and stuff like that. So I am gonna have to agree with him because it ain't just too many presidents that was just stumped down about the black community. Let's be for real. Let's not be crazy. I strongly feel that black folks is the most hated race in the world, not just this country, in the world. Wherever there's black folks, they are for sure treated bad. You can go to Mexico, Cuba, Japan, China, just wherever black folks are, France, England, you look at those, places like that, black folks are definitely treated, just like they not human sometimes, man. So I am gonna say, Donald Trump has been looking out, for the black community. He did help Kodak Black get out of prison and stuff like that. So that was a big one as well, man. But I'm not gonna just give him all the credit in the world, because he do say some off the wall type of things. But as far as like him actually looking out for the black community, I can say he did, So at the end of the day, it ain't too many presidents since Abraham Lincoln. And I'm not gonna sit and say Abraham Lincoln just 100% was for black people, but he did, help the slaves, kind of get free, because even though, he did what he did, slaves were not 100% free. Let's just call it what it is. Black folks wasn't 100% free, but Donald Trump has done some things for the black community, and, he really tries to win us over. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say, he's gonna do things for the black community going forward, because a lot of times, these politicians say things, just to win your vote and, just win you over so you can vote for him. But if I gotta be realistic, he has done some things for the black community that other presidents, even like Obama, hasn't done. And this ain't no shot to Obama, because I'm definitely a Obama supporter as well. But even he hasn't done some things for the black community like Donald Trump has, But one thing I will say is, man, look, it's time for black folks to get reparations, man. At the end of the day, we did build this country way back in the day. I'm not talking about now. We all know the Hispanic community, it's pretty much building the country now. I know on the East Coast and, the South, like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, those type of southern states, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, those construction companies mainly be black and white. You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts. I went out there and seen that. But on this side of the country, the Southwest, Texas, and, the New Mexicos, the Arizonas, California, Nevada, those type of states, man, the Hispanics are building, these cities up and towns up like that. So we all know the Hispanic community is, as of today, building the country up, and they might be in them other cities as well on the East Coast and in the other, southeastern, southern states and stuff like that. So I do feel like black folks, it's time for us to get our reparations, man. If Donald Trump can help us out with that, that'd be big, Now, you is going to have some fools out there that's going to spend their money on whatever and, not put the money back into the community and stuff like that. But it is going to be some people who can use reparations, that type of money, whether it's $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $10 million, stuff like that, to where, you know, they can build the community up and you know, basically build generational wealth for the next generation, you know. So I do feel like it's time for black folks to get reparations for sure, you know. But to get back on the Donald Trump topic, you know, he has done some things for the black community, and I'm not gonna knock him for that. Now, I don't know why he went on the Dr. Phil show. I'm pretty sure, you know, he said that, you know, to try to get the vote for when he run for the you know, the presidential election and stuff like that. I'm sure that's part of the reason why he went on there too. But it is some truth in what he said. You know, he has done some things for the black community as well. Now, I'm not gonna say he's for black people 100%, you know, because I don't think no president is for one specific community, but definitely the black community isn't at the top of their list for sure. You know, like let's just keep it real. Like, they'll help the Asian community way before they help the black community, but that's because the Asian community, you know, shit, they're gonna spend that money and they about their money. So at the end of the day, the color is green. And black folks, you know, we don't keep enough money in our community as is, you know. We get our paycheck, we go spend that with every other community except our own, you know. And I wonder why our neighborhoods are getting gentrified and, you know, they pushing us out to the suburbs or to the country. But that's another conversation for a whole nother day. But like I said, Donald Trump has done some things for the black community. And not just the black community, he also has brought a lot of, when he was in office, you know, he brought a lot of business and, you know, a lot of money to the country as well. Not to say the country wasn't already getting money, but when he was in the office, you know, it was a lot of money being spent, a lot of money being made in his 4 years, you know, as president for sure, you know. But we could use some more stimulus checks, Mr. Trump. So, man, go ahead and make it happen for sure, man. I'm definitely ain't gonna trip, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is, you know. But, hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I just wanted to get on here and tap in and, you know, speak about that. Donald Trump has said, you know, he basically the best person for the black community. And, you know, it's some truth in that. I'm not going to say 100% truth, but it definitely is some truth in that. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man.